Good evening and welcome to BATV coverage of Batavia basketball. Tonight, upstate action between Batavia and Elgin. Tuesday night action here at the Doghouse. Dave Lundborg and Alan Wolf with you tonight. Happy you're with us. Alan, how are you this evening?
I'm good. All set up and ready to go. Kind of gets me out of a community development committee meeting tonight to be out here, so I'm not complaining.
Whatever we can do. Tuesday night action. We've got a pretty small crowd out here, as you would expect, but
Finals week.
Finals week.
It's going to be a very small student section, I think, tonight.
Hopefully all home studying, maybe taking
right.
a few minutes to sneak and watch BATV
Yeah.
and check a score. So Batavia comes into this ball game on a tear. The Bulldogs have won 6 of their last 7 to creep back to the 500 mark at 8-8. Bulldogs sit at 2-4 in the Upstate 8 after an impressive victory last Friday night right here against Geneva, a game in which Batavia really dominated the fourth quarter and second half of the third quarter and ended up coming away with a 22-point win over the Vikings, 59-37.
The things that we talked about all season long all came together last Friday night. I mean, they played probably the best game they've played all year, and at the right time.
Exactly. So hopefully that can continue. Elgin comes into this ball game with an overall record of 9-7. The Maroons are just 1-4 in the conference. And interesting, these Maroons have not played since December 29th in the championship game of their own holiday tournament. So an 18-day layoff. It'll be interesting to see how the Maroons react. And you know, the atmosphere tonight kind of reminds you of, we were talking earlier, like that 8 o'clock game at a holiday tournament, 8 a.m. game, that is.
Yeah, very, very interesting walking past the Elgin kids as they were warming up to start with tonight, and all of them talking about how they're so ready to play after that long layoff.
Read an article with Coach Mike Sitter saying that he was really trying to develop a longer rotation. That was kind of the goal of the practices since Christmas, was to get more guys to step up and work their way into that playing rotation. He's had a pretty short bench so far this year.
That's the goal of most coaches out there, is to, be able to have somebody step in and, spend their 3-4 minutes out there off the bench and really be productive while they're out there. That makes a team so much better late in a game, and we've seen that as of late with the Bulldogs.
Elgin, the defending Upstate 8 River champions, they tied with St. Charles North last year with 9-3 conference records. The Maroons finished an impressive 26-4 overall, but it's a very new look Elgin Maroon club this year. Only one returning starter. He's a good one.
Yep.
Senior guard Arie Williams, 5'9", but lightning quick. And as Arie Williams goes, so go the Maroons. Yep. So we'll keep a close eye on him, number 10. One of the top players in the Upstate 8, if not all of Northern Illinois. Batavia had a big game last Friday night from Jake Pollock. In fact, Pollock has been over 20 points 2 of the last 3 games. He finished with 23 to lead all scorers against Geneva, in a game in which the Vikings really did a nice job containing Micah Coffey. Other guys stepped up in that ball game. 23 for Pollock, 11 for Stripmatter. Horton with 12, including 6 of 6 from the line in the fourth quarter to put that game away.
Absolutely huge night for the Bulldogs at the line. I mean, that's a real welcome sight to see for these Bulldogs that struggled so desperately early on in the season.
And Batavia has won 6 of 7. This run started in the last conference game before Christmas when they took on Streamwood here and came away with an impressive 17-point win. Then they won 3 of 4 at the Elgin tournament, including a third-place game victory over Nevada state-ranked Las Vegas Centennial. Elgin made it to the finals of the holiday tournament, losing to crosstown rival Larkin in the championship game 60-51. They had some unbelievable games in that tournament to get to the final. After squeaking by Francis Parker in the first round, I believe that was the game where Arie Williams hit a half-court shot at the buzzer to win it. They came back, they beat Dundee Crown by a point the next night. They beat Las Vegas Centennial by 2 points. So they advanced to the championship game by winning 3 games by a total of 4 points. That's what the home cooking will do for you.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
Their streak of luck ran out, though, when they took on Larkin, and they lost that championship game 60-51. So they have lost twice to Larkin. They did lose a classic double overtime game to the Royals in their first matchup. So this is game 3 of a 4-game homestand for Batavia. Batavia's won the first 2 over Chicago, Clark, and Geneva.
It might be like the Baltimore Ravens of the Upstate 8.
You never know. Batavia will be back here next Thursday night, and you're not going to believe this. That's the last conference home game of the season against Larkin.
Not the last BATV game.
Absolutely not. We'll take the BATV Roadshow up to St. Charles a couple times.
Yep.
And remember, tournament action will be right back here. So even though the regular season action will be done after next week, conference action, we will be back for Night of Hoops on February 2nd. And then the Batavia Regional. So that'll be fun to have postseason action here.
Yep, looking forward to that. Hopefully the Bulldogs will get a good deep run in the playoffs this year. It'd be nice to see them tournament time.
Yeah, Batavia's not won a regional in several years, so it'd be, who knows? Again, this team seems to be peaking at the right time. If they can continue to streak through January and February, they could be a tough out come tournament time.
Yeah, and you know, they're healthy. Yeah, they're healthy and everything's going well. Take this minute here while we got a couple minutes before game time here. BATV would like to thank our local sponsors of Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan, Reams Elburn Market, Funway, Confident Air, Green Star Remodeling, Abbey Farms, Kane County Chronicle, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Batavia Main Street, Drendel and Jansen's Law Group, and Patch.com. And also for additional information on Batavia Bulldog Basketball, visit the official Bulldog Basketball page on the web at www.bataviabulldogbasketball.com. We're just about a minute away from game time here.
We're sailing right along. Congratulations to Batavia sophomores who won again in the opener tonight, impressively, beating Elgin 51-35 in a game that really wasn't that close.
Yeah. And good luck to the cheerleading squad. I know they competed last weekend, took a first place, and in the boys and girls division, and then also they're out tonight. Not sure where. I know they were in Rockford over the weekend, and they're out at a competition today. And then the Batavia dance team gets set to go into the new IHSA regional.
A sanctioned postseason event now, huh?
Yeah, and that's going to be really a lot different. I mean, when I went to that, when my daughter Mary was involved in it, you got downstate to Peoria and you had 95 teams at one weekend. It got a little crazy. This will go through the normal, sectional regional type pattern, get them downstate, and I think they're going to take the top 6 downstate to compete. So that'll be really a different feeling for those teams. Turn it over to Rudy.
Now the starting lineups for tonight's varsity game for the visiting Elgin Maroons. Starting in the guard, number 10, Arie Williams. Starting in the other guard, number 14, Ryan Sitter. Starting at a forward, number 21, Malik Dunner. Starting in the guard, number 23, Tanner Bednar. And starting at forward for the Maroons, number 44, Eric Sedlak. The Maroons are coached by Mr. Mike Sitter. And now the starting lineup for your Batavia Bulldogs. Starting in the guard, a 6'5" senior, number 3, Jake Pollack. Starting in the guard, a 6'2" senior, number 10, Mike Rupert.
He plays soccer.
Starting in guard, a 6'2"
We learned that last Friday.
Number 14, Micah Coffey.
He plays football.
Starting in forward, a 6'4" senior, number 34, Zach Strittmatter. And at center for the Batavia Bulldogs, a 6'5" senior, number 52, Luke Horton.
So Pollock, Roofer, Coffey, Strittmatter, and Horton, the starting 5 for Batavia. Williams, Sitter, Dunner, Bednar, and Sedlak for Elgin. Now our national anthem. Stay tuned for Batavia basketball. Interesting fact, Alan, Batavia has not beaten Elgin since the inception of since Batavia joining the Upstate 8 Conference. They've dropped 4 straight.
Well,
last year,
change that tonight.
Last year, these teams met twice. Batavia led at halftime of the game here, but Elgin pulled away in the fourth quarter, won 49-43. And then late in the season, Elgin won at home 65-51, a game that Batavia played without both Mike Rufer and Cole Gardner when the injury bug hit last year. So let's see if Batavia can pick up their first Upstate 8 win against Elgin. Strip Matter will jump it up against Sedlak. The Elgin Maroons, one of the storied programs in the state of Illinois. Tap is controlled by Elgin. Arie Williams quickly goes after Horton and scores. There you see what he can do for you right off the bat. 2-0 Elgin.
A real leader on the court.
Strip Matter. Coffee leaves for Pollock. Strip Matter to Rufer. Backdoor cut by Strip Matter. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound ripped away, and we're going to get a jump ball.
Bulldogs will get that one.
Just underway, 2-0 Elgin. Rufer on the inbound pass can't get the shot to go, and here come the Maroons. Ryan Sitter leaves for Williams. Sitter, the quarterback on the football team. So once again, we've got a battle of Upstate 8 quarterbacks, both wearing number 14, and the steal by Rufer. 2-on-1 for the Bulldogs. Rufer can't get the layup to go. Tapped and saved by the Maroons. Sitter to Sedlak. They work it down low. Nice look, but Pollock says, I'll have none of that. And Batavia able to save it. Pollock with a nice block. Here come the Bulldogs. Coffee back to Rufer. Rufer down low to Strip Matter. Gets clobbered by either Sedlak or Sitter. Let's see who
I don't know if I want to call that 2 points for a takedown or.
That'll be on Sedlak, his first. Zach Strip Matter will go to the line for the Bulldogs. Just underway. Batavia looking for their first points.
Zach Strip Matter at the line.
First one in and out. He'll get a second.
You know, they got that basket a little bit.
Yeah, in their haste to pull up the auxiliary basket, I can't see the clock tonight. Strip Matter hits 1 of 2. 2-1 Elgin. Williams. Rufer's got the unenviable task of drawing Williams on the defensive end. Coffee got a hand on it. It'll stay with Elgin.
I think Rufer's had to guard every good guard. Every one of the great guards from West Aurora, East Aurora, everywhere.
He's really an underrated defensive player.
Yeah. And he really has matched up very well against the best out there.
And there's some good ones that we've seen the last couple of years. Arie Williams for 3, nothing but net.
Arie Williams 5, Batavia 1.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
4-point lead for Elgin. Batavia brings it back the other way.
Strip Matter back into that.
Pollock, long 3, hits it. So Pollock picking up right where he left off on Friday.
Be nice to keep that fire going. Boy, was he hot the other night.
Just gives Batavia another offensive option when he's hitting that outside shot. Sedlak can't get the shot, but the rebound taken down by Dunner. Ball loose, saved by Strip Matter. Batavia 3-on-2.
Nice job.
Coffee pull up 3, he hits it.
Rattles it down. Nice job by the Bulldogs. In the lead, 7-5.
2 straight 3s for Batavia. Pollock and Coffee back the other way. Sedlak gets it down low, can't get the layup. Pollock the rebound. Pollock pushes the ball up court, had it poked away out of bounds. It'll be Batavia ball.
Coach Nazos in the box again tonight.
Pollock will inbound. 5:23 to play first quarter. 2-point Batavia lead. Strip Matter right back to Pollock. Almost an acrobatic lay-in, but he couldn't get it.
Just about had that timing right. A neat looking play.
Elgin will bring it up now, trailing by 2.
First thought they were going to try and do the alley-oop there. I didn't think Pollock was close enough.
Dunner leaves for Williams. Williams, offensive foul called. Roofer with a nice job, established position.
Yeah.
And the first foul on Williams, second team foul on Elgin.
He's looking to see what he can do tonight. I'm sure that's, happens every first quarter to him.
7-5 Batavia, 4:55 to go here in our first quarter. Knocked out of bounds.
Somebody make a call. Okay, still our ball.
Coffey has it back to Pollock. Roofer down low, posting up. They tried to get it to him. The ball loose on the court and taken by Elgin. Here comes Williams in a hurry the other way. Sitter gets around Coffey. Nice move by Sitter.
A little ragged going to the basket, but got it to fall.
Coach's son ties it at 7. Strip matter to Coffey. He'll take a 3 this side and he hits it.
Boom.
Coffey with his second 3. After having just 3 points against Geneva, he's got 6 here early. 10-7 Bulldogs.
Good to see that scoring right back where it should be.
We're going to get a foul on Batavia.
We get Coffey.
Indeed.
Yep. That's one good thing when it is a little quieter in here. You can actually hear who it's on if you can't see the ref. Boy, I'll tell you, Friday night you couldn't hear much in here.
His place was electric on Friday night. 10-7 Batavia, 4:05 to play first quarter. Opening down the lane, the running layup no good. Strip matter comes away with a rebound. Bednar couldn't convert. Pollock right down the lane. Can't get the layup to go, and Elgin comes away with it. Williams, 2-on-4, will slow it up.
At least he didn't pull up and take a 3 there.
Williams into the lane, can't get the jumper. Pollock another rebound.
Guys for it.
Pollock left open for 3, and he hits it. Jake Pollock.
This is going to be a fun game.
4-3 for Batavia in the first quarter, and the Dogs up 13-7. 3:20 to go. Batavia 4 of 4 from 3, and Coffey will pick up his second foul. And quickly, Jeremy Schessling up off of Jim Nazos' bench.
As is Carlson.
Carlson checks in. Carlson had his career high last year against Elgin in the game at Chesborough Fieldhouse. He had 14 in that ball game.
Neri is in, or is it Mary?
Kiko Mary for Elgin, number 30. 6-point Batavia lead, Elgin the ball. Mary has it top of the key.
Good defensive rotation by the Bulldogs here.
Bednar back to Sedlak.
Maroons having a lot of trouble getting the ball to Williams.
Sedlak drives on Carlson, can't get the shot to go, taps it. It should be
Bulldog ball.
Bulldog ball.
It's white ball. White.
That's clearly Batavia's ball. Let's hopefully they can confer on this and get the call right. And they get it right.
Okay.
The referee farthest from the ball.
Wanted to make sure they had the call right because I don't know how he could have made it.
Batavia up 13-7, 2:41 to play in the first quarter. We'll try to extend that lead here. Pollock and Coffey with 2 threes apiece.
Ooh.
Coffey on the bench now with 2 fouls.
Time for Strip Matter to work his way in there.
Out to Carlson, lost it. Sedlak brings it the other way. Can't get the shot to go, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Mike Carlson. First foul on Carlson, 3rd team foul on Batavia. And to the line will go Eric Sedlak.
2:14 to go here in the first.
Elgin, a team with not a lot of size. Sedlak, the tallest Maroon at 6'5".
as of late, they've been much more speed than size.
Sedlak's first is good.
It's been really amazing to me to how well a lot of the bigger shooters have been this year at the free throw line.
Sedlak will get a second. Allen properly jinxes him.
I do my best.
13-8 Batavia, 2:13 to go in the first. Strip matter to Rupert. Cross court to Carlson, back out to Schessling for three, in and out. And the rebound taken by Arie Williams. Williams to Bednar. Bednar pull-up jumper, no good, strip matter the board. Pollock the other way. Spin move out to strip matter. He'll measure a three, strong. And the rebound taken by
almost
Sanders,
a travel there.
who almost dragged that foot. 13-8 remains the score, a minute and a half to go. Sedlak leaves for Williams. Williams throws it to the official.
Nice catch.
Substitution for Batavia. Tucker Knox in for strip matter. 13-8 remains our score in favor of the homestanding Bulldogs. Tuesday night Upstate 8 action here on BATV.
Oh.
Back door, no foul.
No push.
Knox got tangled with the Elgin player, and the ball goes out of bounds. So the turnover will give it back to the Maroons. We've been stuck on this 13-8 score for a while.
And get some defensive pressure here and get a steal.
Under a minute. Sitter thought about it.
Yep.
Instead, they go to Sanders for three. He misses, and Batavia the rebound.
Sets up. Roofer will bring it over.
45 seconds. Schessling leaves for Pollock. Pollock drives. Tucker Knox for three out of the corner, a bit strong, and Williams the rebound. 34 seconds.
Liking that outside shot a little bit too much right now.
Williams, a long three, drains it.
Can't give him any room. I don't care where it is on the court.
Elgin back within two, 13-11, 20 seconds in the first. Pollock, 11 seconds, cross court to Schessling.
Go inside.
Roofer with 6 seconds.
Somebody's got to make a move here.
Pollock, baseline jumper at the horn is well short.
He gets knocked down, no foul called.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, our score, Batavia 13 and Elgin 11. You're watching live coverage of Batavia basketball on BATV.
BATV would like to thank our local sponsors, Patch.com, Drendel and Jansen's Law Group, Batavia Main Street, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Kane County Chronicle, Abbey Farms, Green Star Remodeling, Confident Air, Funway, Reams Elburn Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan. BATV live coverage of Bulldog basketball would not be possible without our loyal sponsors, partners, and viewers like you. Donate now and support community television. Please click the donate button on our website at batv.us/gameday. And if you donate during the broadcast, we'll mention you by name. So click it now, and you too can be on BATV. Check out all our sponsorship opportunities, and while you're on the BATV website, check out Project Publish. I worked on that this weekend, so I make sure that I can.
Well done.
I can say that time and time again. Project Publish. Project
You
Publish.
should have quit while you were ahead, Alan.
I jinxed myself. Very cool new thing for a reality show for local writers and performers in the Fox Valley. And stick around, and we'll tell you some more about it for the next edition at the St. Charles Public Library on January 20th.
Elgin will get the ball to start our second quarter. Bulldogs up 2. 3-pointers, even though a low-scoring game, were the story of the first quarter. Batavia with 4. Elgin with 2. Williams had both of them. Sanders will launch a 3 from the far side, and the Maroons are back in front.
3 points to Sanders.
So Bulldogs got to get things going here on the offensive end.
Find Carlson had it blocked from behind. So Batavia's gone ice cold.
Last few minutes.
Williams had it blocked by Pollock.
Big block. I think they switched Pollock over onto Williams now. Not that it helped on that 3 from Sanders.
Well, Coach Marsh told us last Friday that, once, nice look that time, and Kiko Mari able to convert, that Pollock, once he gets a little confidence in that defense, he can really be a good defender.
Once he knows how tight he can play that game.
Pollock scoops and scores. Pollock with 8 to lead Batavia, 16-15 Elgin. Stems a run. Williams back the other way for 3. No. Shussling the rebound, and we're going to get Sitter over the back.
Yes, we will, and we're going to get the line change for the Bulldogs.
That was number 14, Ryan Sitter, his first 13 foul.
Rest of the starting crew back in. Bulldogs starting 5 back on the floor.
Coffey with 2 fouls back in. Backdoor cut to Pollock. Can't get the layup. Bodies flying. Out of bounds to Elgin. Nice look that time. Pollock may have been a little bit too far under the basket. Minute and a half gone by, second quarter. Elgin leads by 1. Sitter for 3.
Strong.
No good. Rebound. Sedlak comes away with it. Sedlak drives, and we're going to get a foul on Batavia. That'll be on Horton, his first.
Number 52, Luke Horton, is first.
And to the line will go Eric Sedlak. Sedlak split a pair of free throws a moment ago. 16-15 in favor of Elgin. Sedlak hits the first. (17-15) Maroons.
See if I can jinx him again here.
And you do.
Wow. Okay. As long as we get the rebound, it's okay. I don't want to jinx him and give him another chance at another shot.
2-point lead
Start running it,
for
guys.
Elgin. Coffey to give Batavia the lead back. Bit strong, and Sedlak clears the glass. Williams, Sanders. Back to Sedlak to Sitter. Floater. We're going to get an offensive foul called on Ryan Sitter. Strip Matter with a good job to establish position on that one, and Sitter picks up his second.
Fourth team foul.
Sitter will stay in, so Elgin's going small here. Sedlak has a seat, and Bednar back in.
Now is when the Bulldogs got to work the ball down inside.
So Sanders at 6'3" is the tallest Maroon on the court right now. And Sitter also comes out. Batavia down 2. Horton down low, he's going to be tied up. Will stay with the Bulldogs.
We'll take that.
Pollock to trigger. Roofer in the backcourt. 5:23 to play in the half. 17-15 Elgin. Coffey, they go down low to Horton. Horton, spin move in the lane, can't get the roll. And the rebound taken by Sanders. Williams
quick.
but can't get it ripped away from Rufer. Sanders called for the travel, and if he hadn't gotten called for the travel, probably would have been called for the charge.
I think Rufer had his feet glued to the floor on that one.
Getting a little ragged out there the last minute or two. 4:54 to play in the half.
Back into the offense, run your plays again. I want to see him start driving the lane as they spread it back and forth.
Batavia's really tried to run that backdoor play tonight with marginal success. Strip matter, nice move and scores.
It's gotten better and better as the season has gone on with that particular move.
3 for Strip matter. We're tied at 17.
And he likes the glass.
Sedlak out top. Swings to Dunner, who's back in. Williams, he'll take a 3 and hits it. Third 3 of the ball game for Williams.
He's only missed, what, 1 shot so far?
He's got 11, and Elgin leads at 20-17. Strip matter down the lane is fouled. Aggressive move that time by Strip matter, and he'll go to the line. Mari picks up that foul. His first 15 foul on Elgin.
His first 15 foul.
Strip matter hits the first.
Thanks, Strip matter at the line.
Schessling back in, replacing Pollock.
Sometimes I think Pollock doesn't need just a glass of water. He might need a little oxygen.
Oh, Horton skies for the offensive rebound and puts it back in.
Nice job by Horton. How he did not commit a foul on that.
Tied at 20. Williams crossover.
That's out.
Tapped out of bounds. Belongs to
White. Sorry. Oh, come on.
Allen couldn't get that call for us. Tied at 20, 3:49 to play. Williams to inbound.
It's okay, we'll steal it here.
Bednar.
Nowhere to go.
Rufer comes away with it.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Dunner kind of got into no man's land that time.
Yeah. You don't want to hold the ball out in front of Mike Rufer.
So Rufer and Schessling.
He may not get to use his hands in soccer, but he definitely knows how to use them on a basketball court.
Schessling's pass picked off. Williams the other way. Schessling now on Williams. Gets around Schessling. Pull-up jumper, no.
No foul there.
20 all, 3 minutes to play in the first half.
No.
Again, they try to get it down low, and it's picked off. Williams, pull up 3, got it.
3 points, Arie Williams.
Fourth 3 of the first half for Williams. He's got 14, and Elgin back in front by 3.
Definitely cannot give him an open look.
Rufer, Schessling into Horton. Horton off the glass and scores. And we've got a timeout on the court by Batavia. 2:23 to play first half. Elgin leads at 23-22. You're watching live coverage of Bulldog basketball on BATV.
We'd like to thank our technical director tonight, John Benditz, and James Wolf down there helping out tonight. And also our camera crew, Ashlyn T. and Jacob J. Thank you guys all for helping us tonight. And again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan, Reams Elburn Market, Funway, Confident Air, Green Star Remodeling, Abbey Farms, Kane County Chronicle, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Batavia Main Street, Drendel and Jansen's Law Group, and Patch.com. Remember to check out all our sponsors' websites on batv.us/game day. Stick around for halftime fun. I hear we got, I think, the 6th grade guys out here for our halftime show.
Always fun.
Right after the dance team. This guy's always having a good time out here.
Again, remember our next BATV broadcast will be next Thursday night, January 24th, when Batavia hosts conference-leading Elgin Larkin. The Royals come in.
Pack the house. We could use all the fan support we can get for that game, as they can for every game. We've got a pretty decent crowd out here for a finals week.
Yeah, it filled in a little bit for a Tuesday night. 23-22 Elgin. They've got the ball.
What better way to get out of studying than going to a basketball game? All part of the high school experience.
That's right. So Sedlak will bring it across. The big guy, Williams, left wide open for three.
Dodge a bullet there.
Yeah, no kidding. Strip matter in a hurry the other way. To Pollock. To Coffey.
Come on, run the offense.
Under 2 minutes to play. Strip matter finds Broofer for three. In and out. And the rebound taken by Bednar.
How does Bednar come away with that?
Right place at the right time.
It is amazing.
Bednar. Baseline drive to Dunner. Back out to Bednar for three. No. Strip matter, another board. Minute 27. Batavia looks to take the lead this trip. Roofer. And we're going to get a foul on Malik Dunner.
The Elgin coaching staff not happy with that, but it happens.
Dunner thought he had a steal and a fast break going the other way.
Got a little bit too much of the wrist going for that.
Sixth team foul on Elgin with a minute 14 to play in the first half. They get it into strip matter. Ball game's been close throughout. Pollock, a little runner is good. Pollock with 10 to lead Batavia. Bulldogs back in front, 24-23. 55 seconds. Pollock back on Williams, who drives in the lane, kicks it back to Sedlak. Bednar for three, no. Elgin came away with it. Williams, a long three, and he hits it. What do they call that, Alan? In the gym range?
Yeah.
I think that's what Williams has.
No spot is safe.
Turnover Batavia. So the Maroons will get it back with 32 seconds left, leading 26-24. Coffey will have a seat with those two fouls.
No chance at number three here in the last 32 seconds.
It's been the Arie Williams show tonight. 17 of Elgin's 26 points. He's got 5 threes in the first half. Williams, 18 seconds, toying with Pollock.
Yeah. Pollock could be toying with him.
And then they call a foul.
He hit him with his kneecap.
He got him harder the first time,
but
they didn't call it.
Spun him around.
And no call, and then that time.
I think that was the explanation between the player and the ref out there was, well, I let you get away with the first one.
So Pollock will have a seat, shares a laugh with the official. Albrecht checks in for the Bulldogs. 11 seconds to play in the first half. Dogs need a stop here. Williams brings it across. Albrecht, Batavia with a foul to give. Smart foul there. Albrecht picks it up. 6 seconds remain. So Albrecht will have a seat again.
Awful close to having 6 out on the court again.
Yeah.
A la Geneva from
Geneva
Friday
actually
night.
had 6 on.
Yeah.
Sedlak able to corral it. They get it to Williams. Three-pointer out of the corner is good.
Ouch. Kiko
Mari at the horn. And Elgin opens up their biggest lead of the ball game at halftime, 29-24. You're watching live coverage of Bulldog basketball on BATV. Stick around for halftime entertainment and second half action. Batavia and Elgin.
Well, maybe we're not getting the dance team tonight. Maybe
going
we're
straight to youth basketball.
Youth basketball. All right. Red versus white. The battle royale at halftime. Always a lot of fun out here. Looks like we got the 50-50 bucket coming over here too.
Fifth graders tonight.
Got the headband. Always fun to watch. Keep track of number 4 with the headband. 4 in white.
And red controls the tap. Fifth grade action coming to you. This has been a highlight all season.
It's going to take him.
Looks for a man, comes open.
Okay, who's going to be the first one to launch the 3?
Ball loose on the floor. White comes away with it. Nope, stolen right back. And
knocked
White
out
comes
of there.
away with it. Tenacious D here early.
Winning 50-50 raffle.
Tenacious D.
680022.
Something I never thought I'd hear.
0022.
Here comes red the other way. Got a man out in front of the pack.
Didn't see him. Setting up his offense. Big Giants, ooh, blocked that shot.
White comes away with it. White will set up the offense. Behind the back dribble.
Oh,
Drives down the lane, finds a seam. The
Oh.
layup won't go though, and the rebound. Oh, they're going to give it to White. Foul called on that one.
Wow. The line change.
They get it in, the layup goes. White takes a 2-0 lead. Red the other way. Baseline drive, shot no good, and the rebound White. Picked up his dribble.
Ooh.
Number 4 comes and bails him out. Standing dribble between the rings.
Ooh.
Corralled in the corner. Drives, had it poked away, ball's loose. Who's going to get it? Red comes away with it. And here comes Red. Shot no good, Red the rebound. Had it blocked, gets it back a second time. Tries to split 2 defenders, and it's stolen by White. Ball is loose, out of bounds. Whose ball?
White will take it out.
Ball loose, White comes away with it. Drives the lane, the layup is up.
Little
strong.
Nice
Back the other way in a
pass.
hurry.
White on the move, got somebody out front.
Red back quickly on defense, forces the shot, and they get the rebound. Here comes Red. Oh, White snuck up and stole it. He's got a man ahead of the pack. Layup won't go. Rebound loose, bodies flying.
That one in there.
White comes away with it, can't get the jumper.
That's that basket, I'm telling you. I don't care who it is shooting at that. They've had trouble with that basket all year long. Ooh, going for the 3.
Oh, almost got
had
it. White the rebound. White pulls it up. Got some substitutions in the ball game. All right, back to action. White. Sets a screen, drives baseline, layup won't go, and the rebound by Red. Red works the offense, drives into the lane,
Nice
shot
move.
up and scores, gets the shooter's roll. And here comes White. Oh, nice look into the lane. Red defense quickly collapses and ties up the ball. And who's going to get it? Looks like White will inbound. Baseline jumper, short. Gets his own rebound. Steal by Red. Number 33 ahead of the pack. Stops. Oh, good post move there, but had it blocked. Gets it back. Finds the open man. Takes it into the lane. Shot, no good. And White comes away with it. Stays in bounds. Here comes White the other way. Driving layup. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, White. Dishes it back out. Finds the open man. Can't get the shot to go. They ran the offense to perfection that time, but just couldn't get the shot to drop. Here comes Red.
Having a tough time down there.
Gets it to number 30. Takes it into the lane. Back out top. Thought about a three. They dish it back. Head fake. Takes the three. Rims off. Here comes White. Substitution. Again, you're watching 5th grade action here on BATV.
Our halftime entertainment.
I think they get a longer game tonight with the
without the dance team out
without
there.
the dance team, yeah. So these guys get a little more airtime tonight. Here comes Red in a hurry. He's going to take it coast to coast. Layup won't go though, and the rebound.
Oh, stolen away.
Look at that.
And the putback. Nice job.
And that'll do it. So more entertaining 5th grade action. You're watching the future of Batavia basketball on BATV.
Having a good time out there. We're back to the action here.
Again, our
Bulldogs.
halftime score, Elgin leads at 29-24. Looking at our scoring leaders in the first half, Batavia was led by Jake Pollock. Pollock with 10 points.
High fives for all the 5th graders on their way off.
Yeah, maybe some of that will rub off on Batavia. They can crank up the offense here. So Pollock with 2 threes in the first half, finished the first half with 10 points. 6 points for Micah Coffey on 2 threes, and 4 apiece for Zach Stripmatter and Luke Horton. Again, the Elgin story has been, as you would expect, Arie Williams. 17 first half points, including 5 threes. Perhaps the biggest three of the first half, though, came in the closing seconds as Kiko Mari off of the Elgin bench hit one as time expired to give Elgin their biggest lead. So he's got 5. 3 points for Desmond Sanders and 2 apiece for Ryan Sitter and Eric Sedlak. Batavia led this one 13-11 at the end of the first quarter, then went cold. Elgin jumped out to a lead. Batavia actually came back and took the lead 24-22, then a quick 7-0 run to end the half, and that's where we stand now.
See if we can get the offense on track here. I say crank up the defensive pressure and see if we can create some offense off of that. Get set for the second half. BATV would like to take this quick timeout before we get back to the action to thank our sponsors of Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan, Reams Elburn Market, Funway, Confident Air, Green Star Remodeling, Abbey Farms, Kane County Chronicle, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Batavia Main Street, Trendle and Jansen's Law Group, and Patch.com. Make sure to check out the BATV Game Day web page and all our sponsor links there. Click on them and get all the information about our great sponsors. All right, let's see if we can wipe out this 5-point deficit here and quick as we can in the third.
It's been very close throughout until that last possession, and Elgin really ran that last 6 seconds to perfection.
Very well.
Williams found Kiko Mari in the corner, and he drained that 3. Williams, though, you just see what an impact you can have. We talked several times this year about how Elgin lost 4 starters from a team that won the conference last year, but when you got a guy of his caliber, it makes up for a lot of other potential shortcomings. So Elgin will get the ball to start the second half. See what Batavia can do defensively here early. Get back in this.
Especially with over 50% of their points.
Williams drives into the lane, throws up a runner, and gets the roll. So 19 for Williams, up to a 7-point lead for the Maroons. Batavia with a 3-game winning streak and have won 6 of 7. They'll need to come from behind tonight. Strip matter, back to Rufer. You know, we talk about Pollock, a high arching shot in the lane, no, and the rebound Bednar. We talk about Williams' offense a lot, but he's getting a job on, doing a job on the defensive end as well. Almost lost it. Sedlak will take a 3. That's well off, and Pollock skies for the rebound.
And he gets shoved.
That's got to drive a coach crazy when
that'll be Sedlak.
You miss the shot and then you commit the foul.
And how often does that happen?
80,
all the time.
80 feet away from the basket.
All the time that happens.
31-24 Maroons.
That's got to be good for at least 10, 15 on a coach's blood pressure.
Strip matter, mugged in the lane.
Williams might pick that one up.
If so, that would be his second.
I believe so. Yep, that is his.
Yeah.
Number
I'm impressed
2.
with Elgin defensively.
Yeah,
they've really made Batavia work. Again, just 24 first half points.
They had a little trouble with the Bulldog offense right off the bat, but they solved that right away.
Strip matter misses the first.
I had to say something about how good they've been shooting free throws.
Yeah, Batavia had a nice night at the line the other night. They finished 16 of 20. Strip matter hits 1 of 2.
And shot very well at the end of the game.
Yeah,
that's where it really
6 for 6 in the fourth.
Yep.
31-25. Williams leaves for Sitter. And a steal by Pollock. Pollock, kicked ball. What are we going to get?
Wow.
So Arie Williams picks up his 3rd foul. 6:34 to play in the third. The 3rd foul for the...
Very smart move by Pollock. Get him while he's playing aggressive.
Into strip matter. Rufer to Coffey. He'll take a 3. Short. Horton the rebound, and Sedlak will pick up the foul. So
when you see the shoulder drop as he's reaching for the ball, you know he hit him.
Elgin has picked up 4 fouls in the first minute and a half here of the second half.
Really, in about the last 40 seconds, they've just...
Into Rufer. Tried an off-balance baseline shot, no, and Rufer falls in the backcourt.
I think they're breathing through the whistles right now.
First foul on Rufer. First team foul for Batavia. 6-point lead for the Maroons. They'll inbound in front of the Batavia bench. Sitter dragged his pivot foot. Can't believe it.
Yep. Dad's not happy.
His dad knew that was a travel too.
Like I said, Dad's not happy with that one.
See if Batavia can capitalize on the turnover.
I don't know how you could coach your own child at the high school level. That's got to be something that you just got to be born with the ability to deal with that.
Strip matter. He'll take the jumper in the lane. Can't get the roll. Rufer comes away with a rebound.
Nice job.
Back to Coffey. Tried to get it to Horton. Out of bounds.
Timing not quite there on that pass. So 5:54 to go here in the third. Bulldogs down by 6. Trying to come up with some offense.
Williams pull up jumper, no. Pollock the rebound. Pollock dribbled it out of bounds, so it'll be Elgin ball.
Ready to watch the coach's head explode on the Elgin bench if they didn't get that call.
Right in front of him.
Yep.
So a sloppy start to the second half here for both teams. Sedlak leaves for Williams. Back to Sedlak, drives baseline. Can't get the layup to go, and Horton the rebound.
Horton getting hounded there.
Sedlak with a nice move, but couldn't finish. Pollock will take a three out of the corner. Long rebound taken by Bednar. Pollock on Bednar. And Horton will be called for the reach-in. 5:06
shoulder there.
5:06 to play, third quarter. 31-25 Maroons.
A lot of rough and tumble in this third quarter.
Sitter to inbound, gets it to Williams. So Pollock back on Williams. Sedlak into the corner, Sitter. Sitter finds Mari under the basket. Mari with 7 off the bench. Stripmatter takes the three. Can't get it. Nobody under the basket, and here come the Maroons. Up 8, their biggest lead of the night.
Here.
Williams for 3. 22 now, and Elgin busting it open. 11-point lead for the Maroons.
Full timeout. Full timeout. BATV will take that timeout with the team. I'd like to thank our local sponsors at Patch.com, Grundle & Jansen's Law Group, Batavia Main Street, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Kane County Chronicle, Abbey Farms, Green Star Remodeling, Confident Air, Funway, Reams Elburn Market, and Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan. Again, for additional information on Bulldog basketball, visit the official Batavia Bulldog basketball website at BataviaBulldogBasketball.com. All right. So what's Coach Nazzo's talking over down there right now? This is a tough game. I mean, they really haven't struggled here in this third quarter.
Yeah, they've Batavia with just 1 free throw so far by Stripmatter. And Elgin with a 7-1 run out of the gates. Opened up an 11-point lead. And I'm telling you what, Alan, an 11-point lead in this game
is huge.
Seems like about 25.
Yes.
But plenty of time left. Still 4:34 to play in the third. Let's see if that Batavia offense can get on track here. Something about this Elgin Maroon team. The Bulldogs just can't. They've never beaten them in Upstate 8 action.
Nope. You got 12
Back
minutes
door to
here.
Stripmatter. That's a good look, and he's fouled.
And the foul. Nice job.
Nice play out of the timeout that time. Stripmatter with 7, and he'll go to the line.
Good strong move. Now we got to convert this.
Mari will pick up his second foul. 5th team foul on Elgin. Stripmatter 3 of 6 at the line. He'll shoot 1. Hits it.
There we go.
Stripmatter with 8, and it's an 8-point lead for Elgin.
Got to crank the defense up again here.
Roofer back on Williams. Sitter will take the jumper.
Nope.
And Batavia the rebound. So 1 and done for Elgin.
That's a good thing.
Stripmatter leaves for Pollock. Pollock back to Roofer.
Coffee very quiet in the third here.
Yeah, see if we can get him back on track. Hit 2 early threes. Pollock, pull-up jumper is going to be short, and the rebound taken by Mari. Mari's been very solid off of Mike Sitter's bench tonight. Williams, another long 3, and guess what?
Unreal.
25 now for Arie Williams.
We knew that was going to be a big part of this game.
Roofer. Horton working hard, and he's fouled. Mari will pick up his third. 39-28.
Fouls might start playing a little bit of...
Yeah, next foul will put Batavia in the bonus with over 11 minutes to go. Back door to Coffee. In traffic, had it blocked.
Here's the coaching yelling it from here.
Just a little slow to develop on that one, and Coffee got in amongst 3 Elgin Maroons. So Pollock will inbound. Batavia down 11. Strip matter. Spin move into the lane, gets the roll. Strip matter.
Nice move.
Another nice move. He's got 10, and it's down to a 9-point lead. Back the other way, ball loose. Mari had it blocked from behind by Strip matter.
Nice
Zach
job.
Strip matter getting it done at both ends here.
Keep going.
We're going to get a blocking foul, so Strip matter will go to the line. Zach Strip matter taking matters into his own hands here.
Sometimes you gotta step up.
Batavia has shot 7 free throws in this game.
So you're saying he's taking control when it matters?
That's right. 7 free throws for Batavia, all of them taken by this guy. Misses the first. Again, that was the 7th team foul on Elgin, so the Batavia will be in the bonus the rest of the way out.
Pollock and Horton take a seat. See if we can get Coffee into the rotation here and start shooting.
Strip matter gets his own rebound though. Ball loose on the floor. He's able to try to save it, but it goes to Elgin. 2:31 to play third quarter. 39-30 in favor of Elgin.
Strip matter will get a few minutes on the bench.
So Sedlak will inbound. 9-point lead. Arie Williams with 7 3-pointers in this ball game tonight. Bednar out top to Sedlak. Sitter. Bednar drives, gets the shot up, no good, and the rebound. We got a jump ball. It'll belong to Batavia. 2:07 to play in the third.
How have we got every possession arrow tonight? I know they change.
Yeah, the Elgin is inbounded after the quarter, and then Batavia wins the next one. That's
see if we can get this a little bit closer here.
Roofer.
There it is.
Coffee. Ellen loves that play, and that's why.
I do. I mean, he throws that ball from out of bounds as he takes that last step, and he's just got that rifle of an arm that can get that ball there.
Coffee with his third 3. More importantly, pulls the Bulldogs back within 6, and we've got a timeout on the court. Minute 42 to play in the third. Elgin leads at 39-33 on BATV.
A little look of disgust on Arie Williams' face as he grabs a seat there, walks away from the team, not happy right now. Again, BATV would like to thank our crew tonight, John and James down in the studio, running the tech end of things for us, and Ashlyn and Jacob out here on camera tonight. There's a shot right there, looking over from our view up here in the stands on the visitor side, right above the team. Coach Nazzo's busily talking out what we need to do here for the next minute and 42 seconds to the third quarter.
How big was that Coffee 3? The first 3-pointer since the first quarter.
Well, and also to get him back in rhythm for the fourth, I think is very important, especially if we got to dig our way out of a deficit.
6-point lead now. See if Batavia can get a stop on defense. Tucker Knox and Carlson into the game, along with Schessling. Roofer and Coffee staying at the guard. Williams.
Roofer back on Williams.
Mari hands back to Williams. Williams drives, leaves it for Mari, and Mari lays it in. 9 points for Mari. 8-point lead. Schessling out top to Coffee. Thought about a 3. Instead goes to Carlson. Carlson tried to get it to Knox, and Williams was there. One too many pass that time.
Should have gone right up with that.
Williams just inside the 3-point line and hits it. I don't know what you can do. He's just so quick, and Everything he's throwing up has gone in tonight.
So he does not need much space at all. Oh, nice move.
Rufer gets the layup and the foul. Mike Rufer answers. First points of the night for Rufer with 45 seconds left in the third.
Williams picks that one up. That's his fourth.
Fourth foul on Williams.
That's good by Mike Rufer. Foul is on number 10. Arie Williams, his fourth.
He's got to watch it here.
Yeah, he's going to get a tee right now.
Team foul.
Come on, get him off the court. Oh, I thought they were taking him out.
So Rufer looks to complete the three-point play. Williams with 4 fouls. Watch that.
Yep.
Rufer gets the roll.
Okay, Batavia not going anywhere. 36-43.
7-point lead. Batavia with some full court pressure. Williams. Batavia only two team fouls, so Albrecht can be aggressive here.
Yep.
Maybe try to draw a charge.
Well, and watch that elbow. Watch him use that elbow or use his hip to push somebody out of the way. Williams very good at that.
Sitter out top. Look at Albrecht all over Williams.
It's going to be another jersey.
Refs confer.
Foul number 10, Mike Rufer.
Okay, so Rufer picks up the foul,
okay.
his second.
Okay, what do we got
A
going
little
here?
confusion down
Yeah,
here.
now we're talking 6 players out here. What's going on there?
Albrecht will pick up the foul.
His second.
Gonna play patty cake out there in a minute.
So let's play basketball. 20 seconds left. Big chance on the defensive end here for Batavia. They can get a stop. Out top it's Sanders. 9 seconds. They leave for Williams. Williams drives on Albrecht, and Albrecht will foul.
The specialist not happy with that.
And for good reason.
Yeah. I guess that's called a touch foul.
So Elgin will inbound. 4.7 seconds left. They get it to Bednar in the backcourt. Rufer all over him. 2 seconds.
Not going to get a shot off.
Never got it off. Nice job on the defensive end that time. So Batavia hanging around despite a woeful shooting quarter that third quarter. They trail it 43-36 with 8 minutes to play. You're watching live coverage of Bulldog basketball on BATV. Dave Lundborg and Alan Wolf, happy you're with us tonight on a Tuesday night.
Thanks again to Ashley and Jacob for being our camera crew tonight. James and John down in the studio. Again, BATV would like to thank our local sponsors of Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan, Reams Elburn Market, Funway, Confident Air, Green Star Remodeling, Abbey Farms, Kane County Chronicle, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Batavia Main Street, Drennan Jansen's Law Group, and Patch.com. Again, check out all our links to our sponsors on our webpage at batv.us/gameday. Elgin to inbounds. Bulldogs got to get themselves out there. Coach Nazlo's using every last second here. Let's go, guys. 8 minutes away here. An all-important conference game. Bulldogs trying to climb up another notch in the conference. Could get very interesting at the end of this.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kendall Stevens injury at St. Charles East, that's still a really good team, but that hurts their chances. Larkin sits atop the River Division with a 4-1 record.
Pollock back on Williams.
And a steal by Batavia.
Take your time, guys. Just started the quarter. Run your game.
Rufer gets into traffic, scores. So Rufer.
He's going to go right by Williams. Williams is going to pull hands up every time.
5 points now for Rufer, and it's back down to a 5-point lead. Mari dishes it back out. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Coffee to rebound.
Nice job.
One and done for Elgin. Batavia can chip away here. 5-point lead for Elgin.
Coffee in the corner, we're running it again. Pollock down there in the corner.
Roofer can't get that one to go, and Mari the rebound. I like Batavia's thought process here, though. Mari leaves it for Williams. Pull-up jumper, no. Pollock the rebound. Boy, that one.
Nobody looks to rebound when Williams shoots. You don't normally get a chance at that.
27 for the senior, but he does have 4 fouls. 6:38 to go. Batavia down 5.
Run it right at him.
Coffee, he'll take a wide open 3, and he hits it.
Boom.
Coffee with his 4th 3. He's got 12 now. And just like that, it's a 2-point lead for Elgin.
Lots of circles on that score sheet tonight, Dave.
4 for Coffee, 2 for Pollock from distance tonight. Sedlak back to Sanders, to Williams, and Pollock fouls him from behind.
Williams can also stop as quick as he can run.
That was the 2nd foul on Pollock, 6th team foul on Batavia. So the next foul will put the Maroons in the bonus.
Bulldogs catching up here on fouls. Oh, Williams.
Batavia with a 5-0 run to start our 4th quarter have cut it to a 2-point lead.
On, throw that elbow again.
Williams from NBA 3, no. And we're going to get a foul where?
Where after the shot. Pushed him after the shot.
Foul on Pollock.
Really?
Are they going to say it was on the shot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That is the bonus.
Yeah.
So Arie Williams to the line. 43-41 Elgin. Hits the first. Bednar back in for Elgin, replacing Desmond Sanders. You get the feeling that Williams, to pick up his 5th foul, it would have to be like incredibly obvious.
Yeah, it will be. I think they got to run Roofer at him. I really think they do.
That's been effective so far.
They got to try that. You know.
45-41 Elgin.
He's on Coffee right now.
Strip matter. Pull-up jumper in the lane a bit strong, and Sedlak the rebound.
Get up there and set your feet on him. See if you can get him on a run here.
They work it down low. Sedlak fouled. So they're calling everything now.
Pollock will pick up his 4th.
And Schessling quickly off of the Batavia bench.
And Horton back in.
Key stretch here for Batavia. They got back within 2. And now Elgin adding with a chance to add to that lead.
Scored in the 2nd half.
No, he's got 10. Coffee now leads Batavia with 12. Sedlak 2 of 4 from the line, make it 2 of 5, and Roofer the rebound.
Okay. See if we can get things set up here. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs.
Horton comes away with it and scores.
Nice job.
Nicely done by Luke Horton. He's got 6, back to a 2-point Elgin lead. Williams out top, leaves it for Sitter. Sitter into the lane, got a kick ball. 5:01 to go. Good ball game here tonight from Batavia. 2-point lead for Elgin.
Great game on a Tuesday night here.
Williams to inbound. Gets it to Sedlak. Leaves for Williams. And Elgin will set up. Sitter, Sedlak. Bednar drives, over Horton and scores. Bednar with his first points of the ball game, big ones. 47-43 Maroons.
Bulldogs need to get there now.
Rufer tried to feed it to Horton. Nazos pleads his case, but to no avail, and Elgin will get it back. 4:26 to go.
Need a steal here, guys.
Williams. Rufer on him. Bednar down the lane again. Got to be an and they're calling the block. Nazos can't believe it.
That. Unreal. Unreal.
Strittmatter picks it up.
If anything, the offensive player went over to get on top of him. Unbelievable.
First
Terrible
foul on
call.
Strittmatter. Bednar hits the first.
48-43.
So remember, Batavia at one point had 2 team fouls while Elgin had 8, and it's now 9-8 Batavia. So they called 7 straight on the Bulldogs. Back to a 6-point lead for Elgin, 4 minutes to play.
After that 4th foul on Williams.
Rufer left open for 3, spins out, rebound by Strittmatter.
Beautiful quick putback by Strittmatter.
Elgin doesn't box out. Strittmatter the offensive rebound and putback. He's got 12, and it's, again, a 4-point lead for Elgin, 49-45. See if Elgin tries to milk a little clock on every trip here.
I think they're going to.
Bednar gets around Schessling and drives and scores. So Tanner Bednar with 6 points, all in the 4th quarter.
Stepping up at crunch time.
Rufer into Horton. Horton back, spin move, scores.
It's down.
Teams trading hoops. Batavia needs a stop here, down to just over 3 minutes to go. Sedlak nearly traveled. Coffey got a hand on it. Under 3 minutes. And Coach Mike Sitter wants a timeout. And 2 minutes, 51 seconds left, and a good ball game here from Batavia. Elgin leads it 51-47. You are watching live coverage of Upstate 8 basketball on BATV. Happy you're with us tonight.
Make sure you come back out here on Thursday night next week. 1 week from Thursday, Bulldogs will be here for another important conference game.
So Tanner Bednar, who had not been a factor at all offensively in this ball game, with 6 points here in the 4th quarter. In a quarter in which Arie Williams with 4 fouls has only hit 2 free throws, no field goals in this quarter. Batavia with much more fluid offense here in the 4th, but see if they can chip away. They trailed by 7 going into this 4th quarter. It's now a 4-point lead, and Elgin will have the ball.
Need one big defensive stop here.
Pollock back in with his 4 fouls. So Batavia has their 5 starters in the game. Williams kicks it to Sitter. Elgin backs it out. Sedlak to Sitter. Rufer on Williams, 2:22 to go. Rufer will be called for the reach-in. 2:20 to go. Rufer's 3rd. That's the 10th Batavia team foul, so the double bonus now the rest of the way out. And Williams will go to the line. 2 of 2 from the stripe.
That is one lit up scoreboard tonight.
Hits the first. He's got 30.
You score more than half of your team's points, you're a pretty important cog in in the machine.
Gets a pair. 31 now for Williams, and a 6-point lead for the Maroons. Batavia needs a good offensive possession here. Still time left, but Roofer into traffic, gets it out to Stripmatter. Stripmatter fake, pull-up jumper is good. Stripmatter, big offensive game tonight. He's got 14 to lead the Bulldogs.
Under a 4-point game.
Under 2 minutes, 1:50. Williams. Williams tiptoes along the baseline. Gets it to Sitter. Coffee all over Sitter. Oh, a near steal by Horton. They get it back, 1:27. Roofer went down there off the screen from Williams.
He plays soccer, he's used to bouncing right back up.
1:10. And they're going to call Horton on the foul. And again, not the guy you want to send to the line.
Yep. Not at this point in the game. Yeah, it's okay, we can jinx him.
Williams, and you did. His first miss from the line, he's 4 of 5. 4-point ball game in favor of Elgin, 1:09 left.
See if we can get another one.
Williams hits the second. 5-point game. Roofer, baseline jumper is good. Timeout Batavia. So 7 points for Roofer, all in the second half. 3-point ball game.
Gotta like it. 58.1 seconds left to go here.
So if you're Batavia, you got to think, go for the steal on the inbound and then foul somebody other than Williams.
See who they're going to set up, where they put Williams out there.
Arie Williams with 32 points tonight out of Elgin's 54.
I've watched him most of the time on the inbounds. He tries to clear a little bit of room out, and he either uses a hip or his elbow. So we'll see if they keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we'll see if
that could happen. I mean, you got to think as a defensive player, you need to, any contact needs to send you to the ground on something like that.
Williams has played about the last 9 minutes with 4 fouls.
Not that I would advocate flopping, but you got to play the game.
Batavia down 3. Batavia with 2 timeouts remaining. Again, Elgin in the double bonus.
We have pressure. Williams to inbound, so I'll take that anytime.
Yeah, so Batavia will back off and
play the defensive game.
Sedlak to Williams. Williams gets it to Sedlak. Ahead to Bednar. I think he's maybe the one you want to foul, and sure enough. Stripmatter fouls with 51.5 seconds left, and Bednar, who is 2 of 2 from the line.
Pollock was not in on that set.
3-point ball game. Misses the first. So Pollock back in.
Yep.
Bednar will get a second.
Can you say overtime?
Could happen. Bednar misses a pair.
A violation here. He took off. So nice easy inbound for the Bulldogs here.
And we've got a timeout. 51.5 seconds left. Elgin leads it 54-51 on BATV.
We'll take this full timeout along with the team. BATV would like to thank our local sponsors of Shelter Insurance Agent Mike Hanrahan, Reams Elburn Market, Funway, Confident Air, Green Star Remodeling, Abbey Farms, Kane County Chronicle, Drive Home Safe Driving School, Batavia Main Street, Drendel and Jansen's Law Group, and Patch.com. For additional information on the Batavia Bulldog basketball program, visit the official Batavia Bulldog basketball website at www.bataviabulldogbasketball.com. And again, check out batv.us/game day for all our sponsorship information. Click on their websites, take you right to their website for each of our sponsors. All right, we get set for this final 51.5 seconds here. The Bulldogs can make this happen.
Batavia still with the timeout. A little surprised that Coach Sitter left Williams out there. I think maybe with his defensive abilities, but
I don't think that you're really looking to go after him at all now here. You're just trying to get the
out of bounds.
The ball in.
Going to be a key call here. They're going to give it to Batavia.
Got a good call there.
43.9.
Don't like that. Pollock looks like his left ankle.
Coffey with 4 threes in this ball game. See if they try to free him up. Roofer left open for 3 and the tie, in and out. Loose. Strittmatter, the rebound, putback is good. Strittmatter brings the Batavia back within 1. 28 seconds. Batavia bench up. They quickly double team Williams, who calls the timeout. So Roofer's 3 rimmed out. Strittmatter with another impressive offensive rebound putback draws Batavia within 1. 54-53 Maroons, 20.3 seconds left. Elgin called the timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Boy, Zach Strittmatter with a ball game tonight. 16 points to lead Batavia, and 2 huge offensive rebound putbacks here in the 4th quarter, in addition to a bunch of rebounds and solid ball handling.
Very solid game for him tonight.
So Elgin will inbound right in front of the scorer's table. Foul trouble for Batavia. Pollock with 4, a bunch of guys with 3. Williams with 4 for Elgin. Sedlak, he's fouled. Yep. So Sedlak, who's just 2 of 5 at the line, so they read the scouting report.
Yep.
18.4 seconds left. Horton picks up his 4th. And Sedlak will go to the line.
Okay.
Batavia's come back from an 11-point deficit. This is as close as they've been.
Brilliant comeback here. If we can complete it, take the lead here.
Sedlak will shoot a pair. Double bonus. First free throw, no good.
That's gotta like that.
He'll get a second.
Getting a timeout here.
Timeout. Who called that?
I don't know.
30-second timeout, Batavia.
Batavia takes their final timeout.
Interesting call.
18.4 seconds. They're down 1. Sedlak will be shooting a second free throw when we come back.
I think you go back to just your basic play. I love that baseline kick out. You know, I think you have to see who's guarding Roofer bringing that over. And if it happens to be Williams, you have Roofer run that. Either try to pick a foul up, go shoot some free throws, or kick it out and win the game.
Hey, Williams has had some heroics in this game. It's time to even the tables a little bit.
Hey, anybody in a jersey can do that tonight.
So Eric Sedlak, the 6'5 senior, just 2 of 6 at the line tonight, will get a second shot. Critical here on a miss to box out and get the rebound. Saw that in the Minnesota-Indiana game, where Minnesota had a chance to come back and didn't box out on a rebound. Sedlak's second free throw, no good. Strittmatter the rebound. Batavia can win it. Down 1, 13 seconds left, fans on their feet. Roofer drives, spins, off the glass and scores to give Batavia the lead. Still 6 seconds left. Wait.
Oh,
and
that's our ball. Oh, come on. Relax.
He was out of bounds. I think that's the thing. He never came back in bounds.
Timeout.
Timeout, Elgin. Wow. So Roofer drives
that should be our ball.
Nazos wants an explanation. I think he accepts the explanation, but
that's what he wanted to know why he let him do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think had he come back, had he left the baseline, that would have been a violation. But he just happened to be standing there. That ball was tipped back right at him. Wow. So Rufer with a strong move to the basket gives Batavia their first lead since early in the second quarter. Now the Bulldogs are going to have to play defense for 3.2 seconds.
And I know he's made these shots. I don't care where it is. He could be standing on the baseline and throw the ball in.
He hit from half court to beat.
Okay, he's throwing it in. Yep. And that's where he's setting up about
3.2 seconds left. Elgin does have a timeout if they need it.
Yep.
What a finish here.
Huge.
All right.
All right.
So
Mari faithful.
Mari
will
inbound.
This one.
Rufer draws the defensive assignment on Williams. Strip matter.
I almost don't know why you don't put somebody right in his face.
Yeah, to force the inbound. So they get it in to Sedlak.
Oh!
Rufer tips it out of bounds.
But it's only 0.6 of a second left. You got to love that.
So
this
that
makes it so difficult now.
So Elgin will have to get a shot off. Let's see if they put any more time on the clock. Elgin takes their final timeout.
Very rarely have we ever seen them put time back on a clock. I think there was
at the high school
one
level.
game, and that was at, I want to say that it was at a coach's prompting one time that he just was livid that they didn't stop it quick enough.
So 0.6 seconds left. Elgin will inbound in front of their own bench. The Bulldogs lead by 1.
Put Horton or Pollock in front of him, because Pollock is just so quick with his hands. I think that's what you really got to go for here. I mean,
you just, whatever you do, you don't want to foul here.
And put 2 guys in front of Williams.
So Mike Rufer with 9 points, all in the second half, and none bigger than that last layup, giving the Bulldogs their first lead since the second quarter of this game. 0.6 of a second remain.
And this place is going to erupt.
All right, let's see what
they
Coach
can knock this ball away.
Mike Sitter has drawn up. Sitter will inbound. Williams down low.
Coaching staff backs up to give him as much room as possible. And you got the Batavia faithful on their feet.
It's going to have to be a catch and shoot.
Williams on the far side. He won't be taking the shot
unless he backs up, Sitter, the alley-oop attempt, it's broken up, and Batavia wins.
Away with it.
Wow, what a comeback.
What a turnaround.
Batavia comes from 11 down in the second half.
Huge.
And wins it by a final score of 55-54. Batavia's 4th win in a row.
Above 500.
9-8 on the season. 3-4 in the Upstate 8. They've won 7 of 8.
Gotta love it.
First conference win over Elgin in 3 years.
He had to say it, so it's a good thing we could break that mold there. I like this.
Wow, so a great win for Batavia tonight.
I'll go home and study, guys. You got finals tomorrow.
Study for finals. We'll go home and we'll be back here next a week from Thursday. Batavia will host conference-leading Larkin, so another good barometer game as Batavia will look to get to 500 in the Upstate 8.
Quick programming note as well. We will be taping the game Thursday night for the girls as Liza Fruint goes for 1,000 points in her Bulldog career. So come on out. Pack the house on Thursday night for the girls' game, and watch a milestone. I mean, that's really a big deal in this town. All right, thanks again for watching tonight with us. I want to thank Ashlyn and Jacob for coming out and running camera for us tonight, our technical director, John Benditz, and James Wolf, the assistant technical directors.
Very good.
All right.
So from the doghouse, again, our final score in a thriller. Batavia wins it 55-54. Thanks for watching this presentation of Batavia Sports on BATV. We'll see you next Thursday night.
Good night.